Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I thought today I would do an updated house tour. It's been a really long time since I did a house tour, and so we've done a lot of changes and updates since then. I'm gonna link in the description box the first house tour that I did. It was shortly after we moved in, but we had already made some changes. So I wish I would have done like an empty house tour so then you could have seen really like what it was like when we bought it better. But I do include some pictures on that video so you can see what it looked like when we bought it compared to now. It's changed so much. So I'll link that below. You might actually want to go watch that one and then come back and watch this one just so you can see the difference. Oh, and before I get started, if you have any questions about like where stuff is from, just leave it in the comments below. I don't think I'm probably gonna take the time to like go in and link everything I can think of in the description box. It's probably easier if you just ask me in the comments, like if there's something that you wanna know where I got it. So, okay, let's go. Okay, so this is the foyer. This is what the foyer looks like now. There's Chester. Okay, so what all have we done? We replaced this light fixture. It used to be a really like 80s looking one. Well, the main thing that I did down here is wallpapered. So when we first bought the house, it was like this ugly red stripy wallpaper, and it went all the way up the stairs and the upstairs hallway, and oh my gosh, it was terrible. And like literally the first week we were here, I started tearing it down. So I replaced it with this Rifle Paper Company wallpaper, which I think is so pretty, and like it's more updated, but it's still kind of vintage looking. Like it doesn't look too modern for the house, I don't think. This house is really old, by the way. It was built in the early 1900s, so it's over 100 years old. Chester, don't bark. I added this rug. This piano I've had since I was like 7 or 8 when I started taking piano lessons. It matches this house so well, doesn't it? It's like the exact same color of wood. Yeah, and then up here I just have some like art and things. I'm super annoyed because I got this pretty barn painting at Target, and I love the colors. You'll notice I love a lot of like mostly neutrals, but then a little bit of like blues and greens. That's kind of what I like. But look, I broke it. So annoyed. I was like moving stuff. I think I was moving this frame around and somehow I just like nicked it. I was just, oh, I was so mad at myself. And then I added this little setup. I want to get like a couple of baskets to go under here. But yeah, for the longest time we didn't have any little table or anything here because this is such a little narrow spot. But I found this table and it's like not too deep, so it fit there perfectly. And then you walk in here to the living room, and we have these big bay windows, which I think are so nice. They let in so much natural light. What can I say in here? I've painted all the walls except that one. I painted the rest of it all white. And it's funny, the wood trim in this house really threw me. If you guys have been following me for a while, then you'll know I've talked about that before. And so for a while, when we first moved in, the walls were like this beigey green, which I hated. And then for a while they were this deep teal color that's behind the fireplace. And that looked really cool, actually, like kind of moody and cool, but it's just not me. I don't know. I just like lighter, like airier neutrals. So anyway, this is Swiss Coffee by Benjamin Moore. It's like a warm white. My beautiful mirror up there by Anthropologie. I'm obsessed with that mirror. I had my eye on it for like years. It's so expensive, and I got it on a big Labor Day sale they were having. I just finally bit the bullet. I was like, I've had my eye on this thing forever. And I think it looks vintage, you know, it just looks perfect right there, in my opinion. We have these two couches. They fit in the space well. It's kind of weird because they're just two different shades of gray, so they don't really go together, but that's what we have right now. I got this ottoman that we use as like a coffee table / ottoman. It's baby proof if you're looking for something like that. I love it. It's on wheels, so that wasn't a very good demonstration, but you can roll it around, so it's really nice. This is another good like baby proofing trick. I used to have a gallery wall here, which I really liked, but Charlie, as he got older, he could just reach right up and grab the frames, and so yeah, this is like the baby proof option, these photo ledges. It's a good tip if you're looking for a good way to hang art with a toddler running around. We also, as far as baby proofing goes, we have this baby gate around the fireplace. This is a fake, sorry, I've got my Diet Coke, I'm just like swinging around. This is a fake, I think it's a fiddle leaf fig, and it's a fake one by a company called Nearly Natural. They actually gifted this to me and I love it so much. I put it in this little basket here by Pottery Barn. It looks, I think, pretty darn real. I'll put a link to it below if you're interested, but all of their stuff, I have a couple other things from them too. They're the most realistic looking ones that I have found. Some of the other ones I've seen look super fake. So, and then we just have our TV over here. I think I've showed you guys that before. And then this opens into our dining room. This table and bench, my husband and dad, and me, I guess, but it was mainly them. We built this, and it's a plan by Anna White. And then I have these like industrial style metal like farmhouse chairs. And then I have this buffet back here with our little record player on it and stuff. And this wall color is the same Swiss coffee as is in the living room. I showed this in my first tour, but just in case you missed it, we have these really cool pocket doors, which have Charlie smudges on them and Chester smudges, but they're really cool. Obviously there's one on this side too. Those are like a fun feature that you don't see in modern houses either. So you gotta love old house charm. I'll just go around in a circle. So back here is the sunroom, and we're not really utilizing the sunroom much right now, but hi Chester. It's very sunny. Very sunny sunroom. We just have this random chair in here, but we mainly honestly use this as kind of like a mud room, which is kind of sad because it's a pretty room, but we come in usually through this door, so we had to have a place like for all of our stuff. And then you go through here and we are in the kitchen. Let me back up over this way. So this is like the view from the dining room. And so the kitchen is obviously a little outdated, but it's a really nice kitchen. I think it's very large and the layout is really good. Got like a nice big island, tons of cabinets. So yeah, it just needs a little updating. Like I'd like to put a couple of pendant lights here and maybe paint the cabinets or have them refinished or something. I'm not quite sure. Maybe get some new countertops, but yeah, I got these new hardware. So that kind of, I think, updated things slightly. And then through here, this goes down to our basement, which I won't show you because it's just an unfinished basement. It's where my laundry is and stuff. It's not cute. But I have like my aprons hanging here and our like Dyson and our mop. And then through this little door, got my makeup and my curling iron out still. Yeah, this is just our little powder room. A little art from IKEA. Yeah, I should have put that stuff away, but anyway. That's our powder room. Not much to see. Oh, I think I hear Charlie waking up. Oh no. So, and then this little pass-through hallway is our little desk area, which is really nice. I've got my new iMac there. Oh, I'm gonna have to go get him back to sleep. Anyway, so this is just a little office-y desk area. It's good for like bills and all that kind of stuff. And then that brings us back in the foyer. And I will be back. So I'm gonna take you upstairs, but I'm gonna do a voiceover. So don't be thrown off by that. Let's go. Okay, so now we're going up the really tall wooden staircase. So this is all carpet when we moved in, and we had all of the floors up here and on the stairs refinished. There's a really cool circular window there that I love. And then this little room is Wes's office. So this room isn't technically a bedroom because it doesn't have its own closet. So we just made it into a little office for Wes. We painted the walls this really dark navy blue color, which I think turned out cool. And that door back there goes to the attic. So that's just a little room for him. This door here is actually the closet. So that room is connected to our bedroom, which you see here. And got the big bay windows again, like we have down in the living room. Again, we refinished these floors. I think they turned out really pretty. We just did like the natural wood grain and then painted the walls. This is Oyster Shell by Benjamin Moore. It's a light bluish gray color. We got a new bed that's a queen size, and yeah, it was kind of tricky figuring out the furniture arrangement in here, and then we also have the little good night from Anthropologie above the bed, which I love. And then you guys have already seen the bathroom. I did a whole video on the bathroom because we renovated it last year, so I'll link to that below if you want to see more details. But this is our bathroom. We really love how it turned out. And then this is a bedroom, and this used to be my office, you guys might remember, but we just made it into kind of a guest bedroom since I don't have my store anymore and I didn't need all of that shelving and a desk and everything. So it's just kind of a nice little serene guest room. And then this is Charlie's room, which I just inserted a picture of because he was napping when I filmed this. I have a whole video on it. I'll put a link in the description for that too. And then through his room, you get to this other little bedroom, which we just have set up as his playroom at the moment. So if you guys enjoyed this little updated house tour, thanks so much for watching. Be sure that you're subscribed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!